Algebra, the best part of maths. I know. Okay, every year you're going to have a question in your junior cert that has to do with algebra. So let's have a look. So here we have to simplify. It's not an equation, it doesn't have equal sign, we are not finding the value of x. The idea here is, can we write that in a simpler form? And yes, we can. So this has x to the power of 2 and this has x to the power of 2. So together I can say that I have 5 and 3 together. I have 8 of x to the power of 2. And then likewise, we are looking at values with just x with no power. So again, we have -7 and -6. Therefore, together we have -13x. So that's it, really simple. Now, next part, long division. So here we have to divide this long cubic equation, cubic because it has x to the power of 3, by linear equation because it has x, no power. That as well is a factor of our cubic equation. So how do we do that? There are different methods for long division. I just pick one of them. That doesn't mean it is a better method. Just one of the methods available. So let me walk you through it. So we are saying that we're going to divide our cubic equation by linear factor. Okay, so like I'm saying, one of the method is saying we take value of x to the power of 3. So we take that one and we divide by that first number here. Now, x to the power of 3, if you are not sure, let me write that differently for you a little bit. What that basically means, that means x multiplied by x multiplied by x. Now, doesn't matter what value of x is. Let's say the value of x is, I don't know, 7. If we say 7 divided by 7, because don't forget fraction line means divide, that will be 1. And 1 multiplied by x and multiplied by x will be, in short version, x to the power of 2. Okay, so now we take that x to the power of 2 and we multiply by our factor here, x plus 3. So we multiply x to the power of 2 by x, no power. That's basically give us x to the power of 3, and then again multiply by 3. And here, not really that we are doing any multiplication, we just writing it down. So here we're going to write x to the power of 3 plus 3x to the power of 2. Now that is subtracted from the top. So here you're always going to get 0 value because plus x minus x give us 0. Here, don't forget we are taking it away. So that means I have, oh, what happened to my 11 here? Disappear. So I have plus 11. However, here I have what? Minus 3x to the power of 2. So plus 11 minus 3, that will leave me with x to the power of 2. And then we just, oh yeah, I forgot to write here x to the power of 2. And then we repeat the process. Again, we take that x to the power of 2, and again we divide it by x. So here we're going to be left, and look again, I can write that x to the power of 2 means that I have 2 of those x's, so 1 will simplify out with 1, and we will be left with 8x. And again, we take that 8x, and we multiply by that our bracket x plus 3. So 8 multiplied by x, 8x multiplied by x will be x to the power, 8x to the power of 2, and 8x multiplied by 3, that will be 8 multiplied by 3, that is 24x. A lot of 8 and x, and they keep getting confused. Okay, so we write that again the same way we write that here. And again, that will be subtracted. So to make things easy, we just write that 15x here down so that we know what we are subtracting. So again, plus 8 minus 8 will give us 0. So every time, like I said, we're going to get 0. Here I have plus 15, and then I have minus 24. So again, if we put that in the calculator, we're going to get minus 9. And let's not forget about x. And we repeat the process. Again, we take minus 9x and we divide by our x here. So here, x and x will simplify out and we will be left with minus 9. Oh, we forgot to write minus plus 8x and then minus 9. My apologies, I keep forgetting it. So minus 9 again multiplied by our bracket x plus 3. So we multiply minus 9 by x minus 9 by 3. So we are having minus 9x and then minus 27. And that's what we write here, minus 9x minus 27. Then we bring that minus 27 down here. Don't forget that is taken away. And at the end, both of those become 0. So we all the time we are getting with that 0. So that is division of that. Now, just one more thing so that we understand. Let me just write it down here. That means that if we take x plus 3 and we multiply by this outcome, so x to the power of 2 plus 8x minus 9, when we multiply all those numbers, we're going to get our cubic function. That's basically what it means. So that we kind of are aware what does that do for us.